We will now move to Senate third reading, beginning with file item 23, SCR 8. Senator Fuller? Pass. File item 24, SCR 64. Senator Pan? Pass. File item 25, SCR 75. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 75 by Senator Wynn relative to Kindness Month.
Senator Wynn.
Thank you, Madam President. Today I rise to present SCR 75 to honor the month of July 2015 as California Kindness Month. For those of you who don't know, His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama, is visiting Orange County this week in celebration of his 80th birthday to complement a campaign that stemmed from Anaheim's very own resident and mayor, Tom Tate. Mayor Tate began the Million Acts of Kindness campaign after he was inspired by Anaheim residents Edward and Corinne Haivsky, who started Kindness Week at Hillsborough Elementary School in memory of their 6-year-old daughter, Natasha. Although Natasha was tragically killed in a traffic accident in 2002, her legacy lived on through people who wore pins and stickers bearing images of the rainbow she drew and her very own words, "My wish is to help people." In honor of His Holiness, Mayor Tate and the family, Senator Bates, myself, and many others will be promoting an Act of Kindness campaign in July to promote Kindness Month among the residents of California. The Act of Kindness campaign will encourage residents to adopt a kinder character toward one another through pledging to perform random and selfless acts of kindness. These acts can be as simple as donating unwanted clothes or extra food to shelters. I believe that by promoting the Acts of Kindness campaign, it will bring our residents closer together to bring a positive long-term impact on the well-being of the state of California. As a member of the state Senate, as a member of a state that embraces the foundation of kindness, I respectfully ask for an aye vote to name the month of July 2015 as California Kindness Month. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any discussion or debate? Seeing none, please call roll.
Allen. I. Anderson. I. Bates. I. Bell. Berryhill. I. Block. I. Canella. I. De Leon. Fuller. I. Gaines. I. Galgiani. I. Glazer. I. Hall. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Wesso. I. Huff. Jackson. I. Lada. I. Leno. I. Leyva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. Morlock. I. Morrell. I. Wynn. I. Nilsson. I. Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. Stone. I. Vidak. I. Wykowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, I. Hall, I.
Call the absent members, please.
Bell. I. De Leon. Huff. I. Monning. Runner.
Ayes 37, no 0. The resolution is adopted. File item 26, Senate Joint Resolution number 10. Senator Stone? Pass. File item 27, SCR 76. Senator Gaines? Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 76 by Senator Gaines relative to Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
Senator Gaines.
Great. Thank you, Madam President and members. Today I bring you SCR 76, recognizing September 2015 as the Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. SCR 76 recognizes that an estimated 1 in 7 men will develop prostate cancer in his lifetime, with an estimated 21,000 new cases of the disease predicted in 2015. It reminds us that when diagnosed early, this form of cancer can have a survival rate approaching 100%. But when the disease spreads to other parts of the body, the survival rate drops to 28%. SCR 76 encourages awareness of prostate cancer to save lives through early detection, diet, and medical choices. Each man should be able to make an informed decision with his healthcare provider with regard to early healthcare provider and detection and testing for prostate cancer. I ask for your aye vote.
Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Allen. I. Anderson. I. Bates. I. Bell. Berryhill. I. Block. I. Canella. I. De Leon. Fuller. I. Gaines. I. Galgioni. I. Glazer. I. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Wesso. I. Huff. I. Jackson. I. Lada. I. Leno. I. Leva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. Mitchell. I. Monning. Morlock. I. Morrell. I. Wynn. I. Nilsson. I. Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. Stone. I. Vidak. I. Wykowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Call the absent members.
Bell. I. De Leon. Mendoza. I. Monning. I. Runner.
Ayes 38, no 0. The resolution is adopted. File item 28, SCR 77. Senator Liu, Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 77 by Senator Liu relative to Pain Awareness Month.
Senator Liu.
Thank you, Madam President. This measure would declare September 2015 as Pain Awareness Month and September 11th, 2015 as Women in Pain Awareness Day. More than 116 million Americans live with chronic pain caused by various diseases and disorders, and nearly 25 million suffer with acute pain. Those who are afflicted by chronic pain are often stigmatized, marginalized, or not informed about the right to effective pain management. Women have a higher prevalence than men of chronic pain syndromes and diseases associated with chronic pain. Women's pain reports are often taken less seriously than those of men. This measure calls upon all Californians to observe pain awareness by participating in appropriate activities and ceremonies and to learn how to improve the quality of life for people in California suffering from pain. I urge your aye vote on SCR 77.
Thank you. Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, is there any objection to the use of a unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 38, no 0. The resolution is adopted. File item 29, SCR 78. Senator Nielsen, not at his desk. File item 30, SJR 9. Senator Stone, pass. Are there any items that we skipped in Senate third reading that members would like to take up? Seeing none. Moving on to Assembly third reading, we'll begin with file item 33, AB 1291, Senator Pavley, not at her desk. Oh, there she is. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 1291 by Assemblymember Williams, an act relating to retirement.
Senator Pavley.
Yes, thank you very much, members. This is presented on behalf of Assemblymember Williams, and this is a district bill for him. It will make Ventura County Retirement System an independent public employer district within the Ventura County Employees Retirement Association and authorizes the system to appoint specific positions as at-will employees. The employees will now be employees of the board and not employees of the county. This bill was introduced after an agreement between the Ventura County Employees Retirement Association and the County Board of Supervisors was reached. They are neutral on the bill. This follows in the footsteps of some successful models under current law that are taking place in Orange, San Bernardino, and Contra Costa counties. Ask for your aye vote.
Any discussion or debate? Senator Anderson.
I have a quick question.
Senator Pavley,
Certainly.
she'll take it.
Senator Pavley, when we've had these bills in the past, I've always supported them, and I'll be supporting it again today. But in the past, the Board of Supervisors have always sent a letter of support in. and I noticed that we don't have a letter of support from the Board of Supervisors, and I wondered if there was some explanation.
The explanation, I don't have an explanation why they didn't send a letter of support, but I did check to make sure that there was an agreement reached with the county and got that confirmation, and so they are neutral on the bill.
Any additional discussion or debate? Senator Pavley, would you like to close?
Ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Allen. I. Anderson. I. Bates. I. Bell. Berryhill. I. Block. I. Cannella. I. De Leon. Fuller. Gaines. I. Galgiani. I. Glazer. I. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. Hertzberg. Hill. Hertzberg, aye. Hill, aye. Wesso. I. Huff. I. Jackson. I. Lada. I. Leno. I. Leva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Morlock. I. Morrell. Wynn. I. Nielsen. I. Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. Stone. I. Vidak. I. Wachowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, aye. Bell, aye.
Call the absent members.
De Leon. Fuller. I. Hernandez. I. Morrell. Runner.
Ayes 37, no 0. The bill passes. Moving on to file item 36, members, AB 494. Senator Jackson? Pass on file. File item 37, AB 637. Senator Monning. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 637 by Assemblymember Campos, enacting to resuscitative measures.
Senator Monning.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, AB 637 would allow nurse practitioners and physician assistants under physician supervision to sign the physician orders for life-sustaining treatment, or the POLST form, which is the standard order for a patient to clearly state their end-of-life care orders. Right now, POLST forms are required to be signed by both the patient and their physician to become actionable. However, there have been reported difficulties about obtaining a physician's signature in a timely manner. AB 637 fixes this problem by allowing those on the patient's health care team to also sign the POLST form along with the patient. Members, I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Any discussion or debate on the measure? Senator Morlock.
I am just curious if I could, Madam President, if I could ask a question on this one.
Senator Monning? Without objection.
Will the acronym change?
No, because it's still the form, and it's done under a physician's supervision. So the agreement is still between the patient and the physician. It allows a member of the healthcare team to help in obtaining the patient signature and facilitates as the representative of the physician. So in response to your question, it will remain a POLST form.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President.
See no further discussion or debate. Senator Monning, please close.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, respectfully ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Is there any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? Please call the roll.
Allen. I. Anderson. I. Bates. I. Bell. I. Berryhill. I. Block. Cannella. I. De Leon. Fuller. I. Gaines. I. Galgiani. I. Glazer. I. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Wessel. I. Huff. I. Jackson. I. Lada. I. Leno. I. Leva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Wynn. I. Nielsen. Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. Stone. I. Vidak. I. Wachowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Call the absent members, please.
Block, aye. De Leon. Nilsson. I. Runner.
Ayes 36, noes 2. The measure passes. Moving on to file item 39, AB 267. Senator Monning? Pass. File item 40, AB 568. Senator Nielsen? Senator Nielsen? AB 568? Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 568 by Assemblymember Dodd and act relating to reclamation districts.
Senator Nielsen.
Madam President, ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, this is an important bill to Reclamation District 108. You know, these names and acronyms are interesting. RD, Reclamation District 108. They are very important bodies in the history of California and been very significant in the reclaiming of millions of acres, which have been put into productive use and managed because of the doings of the reclamation districts. They also play a major role in protecting the public. This bill would allow RD 108 to generate and deliver hydroelectric power and construct works that would be necessary to generate that power. In other words, to make energy out of something very clean, water. Energy is a significant operating expense for business in California. Recycled water is used by the districts, pumped through their many pumping stations. It is safe and secure for the environment as well. Many other reclamation districts and irrigation districts already have the authority to use hydro. I argue in our energy future, hydro has its place, and we need to protect that. This Bill 568 accomplishes that for one reclamation district in California. Allows them to create clean energy through their own water supply that they recycle. I urge and ask, and I vote.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, please call roll.
Allen. Anderson. I. Bates. I. Bell. I. Berryhill. I. Block. I. Canella. I. De Leon. Fuller. I. Gaines. I. Galgiani. I. Glazer. Hall. I. Hancock. No. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Wessel. I. Huff. I. Jackson. Lada. I. Leno. I. Leva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Morlock. I. Morrell. Wynn. Morrell, I. Wynn. I. Nilsson. I. Pan. I. Pavley. Roth. I. Runner. Stone. I. Vidak. I. Wachowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Please call the absent members.
Allen. De Leon. Glazer. I. Jackson. Pavley. Runner.
Ayes 34, noes 1. The measure passes. File item 44, AB 892. Senator Anderson. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 892 by Assemblymember Ashajian and act relating to firearms.
Senator Anderson.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise to present Assembly Bill 892, which would ensure the spouse of a peace officer who was killed in the line of duty to purchase the fallen officer's state-issued handgun. This has received unanimous bipartisan support. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Any discussion or debate on the item? Any discussion or debate? Please call roll.
Allen. Anderson. I. Bates. I. Bell. I. Berryhill. I. Block. I. Canella. I. De Leon. Fuller. I. Gaines. I. Galgioni. I. Glazer. I. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Wesso. I. Huff. I. Jackson. I. Lada. I. Leno. Leva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. Monning. I. Morlock. I. Morrell. I. Wynn. I. Nilsson. Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. Stone. I. Vidak. I. Wachowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Call the absent members, please.
Allen. I. De Leon. Leno. I. Mitchell. Nilsson. Runner.
Ayes 36, no 0. The measure passes. Moving on, colleagues, to file item 61. Assembly Bill 436. Senator Vidak. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 436 by Assemblymember Jones, an act relating to protective proceedings.
Senator Vidak.
Madam President and members, I rise today to present Assembly Bill 436. Under current law, court-appointed attorneys are unsure of their legal obligations to their client after a court has decided on dementia cases involving a conservatee. AB 436 will remove this uncertainty by requiring the court to decide at the time of its ruling on the dementia issue if the court-appointed attorney should be retained or if they should be released. AB 436 has received unanimous support, and I ask for your aye vote.
Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? See none, is there any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? See none, ayes 38, no 0. The measure passes. Moving on to file item 72, Assembly Bill 249. Senator Anderson. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 249 by Assemblymember Obernolte, an act relating to appeals.
Senator Anderson.
Thank you, Madam President, members. AB 249 seeks to increase court efficiencies by limiting appeals based solely on the grounds of an error in the calculation of penalties, fines, and fees. AB 249 would not prohibit a defendant from seeking appeals on the grounds of any substantial or legal concern. It would simply free up the courts to fix these errors administratively without depriving anyone of their due process. I urge an aye vote.
Thank you. Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, is there any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? Ayes 38, no 0. The measure passes. File item 73, Assembly Bill 251. Senator Leyva, not at her desk. File item 74, Assembly Bill 294. Senator Runner, not at her desk. Moving on to file item 80, Assembly Bill 1245. Senator Lara, pass. File item 82, Assembly Bill 1514. Senator Mendoza. Mr. Secretary, please read. File item 82, Assembly Bill 1514, Committee on Insurance.
Assembly Bill 1514 by the Committee on Insurance, an act relating to unemployment insurance and making an appropriation therefore.
Thank you. Senator Mendoza.
Madam President, members, I'm here to present AB 1514 from the Insurance Committee. It makes a number of technical and procedural changes to the California Training Benefits Program. This program provides extended benefits to unemployed workers who are participating in approved job training programs. These changes will increase program efficiency and allow participants to take advantage of EDD's online claims system. This bill is sponsored by the Employment Development Department and has received unanimous support. I respectfully ask for your aye vote, members.
Thank you. Any discussion or debate on file item 82? Seeing none, any objections to the use of unanimous roll call? Ayes 38, no 0. The measure passes. File item 85, Assembly Bill 899. Senator Glazer? Pass. File item 90, Assembly Bill 359. Senator Leyva? Not at her desk. File item 93, Assembly Bill 293. Senator Vidak. Mr. Secretary, please.